Well, good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Park Lane, home of, as you can tell there, Sedgley Park Rugby Club for another season of National League, National 1 Rugby here in North Manchester. I'm Vinny Morley, and you're watching Buzze Sports. It's the same team as last year under a different name. Tom Markham will be calling out the match shortly, but as we're at 4 minutes to kick off, we'll just go through the teams first. And we'll start off with, just get our visitors, the Rams line up. In the front row of Paddy Harris, Max Heyman, captain, and Ryan Lomas. Locks of Connor Stapley, Harry Stone. And the back row of Aaron Tull, Mike Dudar and Willow Bignell. Sam Boxall is the scrum half, and Mike Cook takes over at fly half from Fraser Honey, who's moved on to London Scottish. Wings are Alex, Axel Calling-Smith and Ollie Rhodes. Centres Morgan McRae and Ellis Jones, and a full back of Zach Clough. Replacements are Ant Maris, George Breeze, Ben Atkins, Andrew Lamb, Ollie Hodgson, and the DOR head coach is Seb Reynolds. We'll have a look at the Tigers, a few new faces for Sedgley Park this year. Starting off at front row with John Blanchard, Ben Gregory and Danny Rylance. Locks of Bob Birtwell and a debut for Billy Addy, who's joined us from Hull. Connor James takes over captaincy role and moves from lock to blindside flanker. Lewis Bradley is the other flanker with Isaac Deans filling in at number 8. Matt Sturgis is the scrum half, and Charlie Wardle starts at fly half. Warren Seals, who joined the Tigers a couple of seasons ago, picked up a knock on his knee against Rotherham towards the end of last season. He's still not recovered, so hopefully Warren will recover and be back for the Tigers shortly. Wingers of Sam Thorpe and Rhys Henderson. Nathan Pope is centre with Zane Ainsley, New Zealander from Windy Wellington. He's signed from Rossendale. And a fullback of Josh Ree, who we saw a couple of times last season, or at least once anyway, at Darlington Moden Park. He then went to Preston Grasshoppers and joined us through the close season. We've got Austin Downham there, the picture. He's celebrating 50 appearances. When he gets on, we'll give him a bit of a shout out. Adam Mallinson and Beltus Nonley. Beltus Nonley joins us from Northampton Saints. Will Riley joins us. I should have added that Beltus Nonley is a former Tiger who went away to Northampton Saints for a couple of seasons and comes back to join us. Will Riley signed from Sale Sharks, and Jacob Tanzi signed from Caldy, who also used to be a Tiger. I think he's played 56, 58 appearances, and he rejoins us as standing scrum half this afternoon. Scott Barrow is the head coach. The officials are referee Alex Powdrell, who refereed the last Tigers match here in, I think it's in April, against DMP, with the two assistant referees of Richard Arthur and Jono Sidwell Keaton. And that's all the players and officials covered for the time being. We're just going to now wait for the players to come out. Tigers with a brand new kit, bit of a retro look. Well, I call it a retro look. I'm sure the Tigers fans will have seen a similar kit before. Very vibrant, well, it's claret with a very vibrant gold. Maybe even nearly yellow. We're just coming up to, we just can see the Rams players coming out now, so I'll hand you over to Tom Markham, who will be calling out the game.
Thanks, Vinny. It's nice to be back here at Park Lane for another year of National 1 Rugby. As you can just see, the Rams players are making their way onto the pitch. They'll be looking to make a strong start to the season after finishing 5th last season. And for Tigers, they'll be looking to improve on what was an 11th place finish last year, as they amassed 54 points. And they'll be looking to kick their season off with a bang and hopefully get the win, but they're coming up against very, very strong opponents. And you may be able to tell on the broadcast, they're going to line up here, the players, in front of the David H. Smith stand. That's because it is David H. Smith Day here at Park Lane, so you may spot a few people wearing pink. The players for Sedgley Park warmed up in pink today in memory of David H. Smith. So we'll just as the players line up now. Looks like it will be, I think it'll be a minute's applause. So, a minute of applause there if you're just joining us to commemorate the legacy here at Sedgley Park for David H. Smith. As Tigers now wearing their brand new strip this season, still in the claret and gold. As you say, Vinny, earlier, it does look a little bit of a retro style, but I think it's quite a nice look, actually, to be honest.
The only concern I've got is, are we going to be noticing them numbers at the end of a game in the middle of January?
That is a good point. That is a very good point.
It does look very smart, I've got to say.
Yeah.
And thank you to all the sponsors anyway, of both teams anyway. Really appreciate it.
So it's Tigers kicking towards the clubhouse. Charlie Wardle, who's signed on a permanent deal from Sale Sharks in the off-season, is going to get the game underway. Ooh, it's still not collected. And Bob Birtwell's recovered the ball. It was dropped by Connor Stapley. And Bob Birtwell's managed to recover it. So Tigers got the ball in a promising position early. Isaac Deans with a run. Gets it just inside the 22. Good run there from the young man. Rams have just put themselves under some unneeded pressure so far. And the ball's come out. It's picked up by number 14, Ollie Rhodes. And there's space here now for Rams down the left. Harry Stone looking to carry the ball forward there for Rams. Sam Boxall's going to set up for the kick away. It's collected by debutant Josh Ree. Lewis Bradley's met in his tracks there by the Rams defenders. Wardle tries a little kick in behind, well defended though by Rams, and Willow Bicknell on debut there for Rams does well. And the referee's just going to bring it back. As Connor Stapley tried to just wrestle away with it. Looks like it may have been a knock on there. So it will be a scrum down for Tigers. And just while the referee's setting up this scrum, we are going to be using the National League One Rugby's match centre for live updates throughout National League One. There is an early kick-off that kicked off at 2 o'clock. That was between Leicester Lions and Tunbridge Judians. It's 20 minutes played in that game, and it's currently Leicester Lions 7, Tunbridge Judians 14. Josh Ree now has it. Tries to kick in behind. It's bouncing away, and is it just going to stay in play? Well collected by Sam Clough. Charlie Wardle. Nathan Pope. Zane Ainsley. Let's see what he can do with the ball. Signed from Rotherham in in the off-season. Sorry, not Rotherham, Rosendale. Do apologise. Charlie Wardle. Billy Addy with takes the big hit, but keeps the ball. Wardle finds Pope. Reid, his numbers out on the right. Lewis Bradley. Birtwell with a chance. Wardle to Blanchard. Inside the 22 now for Tigers. Pope, his numbers out here on the near side. Finds Ben Gregory on the outside. Into Josh Ree. Sam Thorpe collects it. It's down by the 5. Good play from Tigers. Billy drops the ball and Axel Collins-Smith collects it. And the referee's got to bring it back for the original knock-on from Billy Addy. No advantage was gained there for Rams.
Looks like a bit of a rusty start for both teams this afternoon, Tom.
Yeah, some early season rust is coming out. Definitely, these are two teams who are both like to play an attractive brand of rugby. And you can see that they are trying to move the ball from left to right very quickly. You'd probably say Tigers have had probably the better start out of both teams, as the majority of the plays being inside that Rams half. Scott Barrow talked in an interview earlier this week about consistency. That was the big word that came out of that interview, is that they need to get better, need to become consistently better all over the field. And that's what they've worked on in pre-season. You can find the rest of that interview if you want to watch it. That's over on social media channels at Sedgley Park. They worked on that consistency in pre-season, did Tigers, as they had 2 wins, one over Preston Grasshoppers and the other over Macclesfield. That
free kick.
And a free kick now for Rams. So a chance for them to get themselves some space. Not the best of kicks there from Mike Cook. Maybe the wind played a little bit of a factor. He's kicking into the wind this half. So Gregory's ball in, flies straight over the back, and it's collected by Max Heyman, and he's moving. Big tackle from Sam Thorpe. And the ball's free. Cook to McRae. Ellis Jones finds it out wide. McRae again, bounces off Blanchard. Stay play, ball went backwards. It's out wide to Collins-Smith. Cook. Stay please, tackled by Birtwell. Cook tries to have a run, almost loses the ball, offloads it well. Here's Jones. Advantage for Rams. And it looks like it was for a high tackle. That's on number 8, Isaac Deans, who's been penalised there.
And I think it's probably time to mention the weather. It is quite breezy today. It's not so cold here at Park Lane, but there is a breeze moving from right to left, so kicking would be quite difficult at the moment, and that's why Rams are going for the line out.
It's a very good kick this time from Mike Cook. That's going to be a line out about 6 metres out. And they deliver the line out quickly. And it looks like they're going to offload it to Heyman. Steamrolls his way in, but he's met by the brick wall of Lewis Bradley. McRae. Brought down along the 5. There's space out to the right. Zach Clow. He's tackled well by Thorpe. And the referee's going to bring it back for the earlier infringement. The line out is a speciality of this Rams side, especially involving the hooker Max Heyman, who scored 15 tries last year. Also managed to earn himself Player of the Season for Rams. And just inside.
Just about to say, he nearly went behind the try line there.
Just stays inside there, the cut from Matt Cook. So another chance for this line out from Heyman. And here comes the driving maul. Tigers defending it well so far. Birtwell steals it. Kicked away by Sturgis. Brilliant work in there from Bob Birtwell to turn the ball over. Zach Clow's chased down by Henderson, and is he going to try and get him into touch? He just manages to get away and wriggle free. Colin Smith with a run brought down inside the Tigers' half. Cook finds Jones, drops it, Thorpe's there, recovered well, but it will be a knock-on. Good defensive pressure there from Tigers to manage to get themselves some space. And they've won the ball back inside the Rams' half. Brilliant work originally from Bob Birtwell from the line out.
I was going to say, I've seen quite a number of Tigers games, and I've not seen a more where the balls come out like that, or I can't remember seeing it. I'm sure it happens around the country, but it just looked like he picked it out of the hands and just took it out the top of the maul.
Yeah, the ball was there, you could see it, and he just took it. Good work from Bob Birtwell. So it will be a Tigers scrum now from the knock-on from Ellis Jones. Strong scrum from both teams. Pope to Sturgis. Wardle, numbers to the right, one more over from Murray to Henderson. And here goes Henderson, he's got space. Jinks inside, good tackle from Clow. Tigers inside the 22 now. It's Connor James. Wardle, Birtwell, good tackle from Heyman, offloads it though. Blanchard, inside to Ainsley, and Ainsley's going to get it down. Brilliant line speed from Tigers to move the ball from left to right. And have deservedly in the opening 11 minutes have taken the lead. Zach Ainsley on debut gets his first try of the season.
I need to correct you there. Zane Ainsley, yeah.
Do apologise.
I just know his family are out in Wellington watching, and the last thing we want is to get his name wrong.
So try scorer there for Tigers was number 13, Zane Ainsley, signed from Rosendale in the summer.
A New Zealander from windy Wellington.
Played 21 times for Rosendale last season, scored 17 tries, earned himself a place in Regional 1's Northwest Team of the Year. He's one of the 2 Kiwis in the team. And speaking of the second Kiwi, Josh Ree is about to set up for the conversion, who also signed from Preston Grasshoppers in the summer. And no mistake from the fullback, Josh Ree. He also has experience of playing for Darlington Mowden Park in Nat 1 and Leeds Tykes.
Yes, we saw Josh last year in an absolute nail-biter at the Darlington Arena. He went down to the last kick. 37-all it finished there.
So Mike Cook is going to restart this game once the referees have adjusted their, looks like the mic packs, maybe come loose. So Rams are going to restart this game. It's 13 minutes played. Tigers 7, Rams 0. Pope to Rylance. And it looks like we're going to set up for the kick away with Sturgis. And this one spirals into the air. Goes out around the 10-metre line inside the Tigers' half. And Rams looking to play quick, and they do. Good line out, finds number 8, Willow Bicknell. Big, strong tackle there on like Ryan Lomas, and it's kicked into the backfield. And Thorpe just taps that one down. So it will be a goal line dropout. Morley with the kick away. It's not a brilliant kick. The ball's loose and knocked on. And that bit of rust we're seeing is creeping in. A few mistakes creeping into this Rams side already in the opening 15 minutes.
Yeah, it's clear that they're trying to move the ball quickly, though. Those 3 line-outs have been the quickest line-outs I've seen for a long time. So it's obviously a plan to try and catch the Tigers out. So they must have put a lot of effort and planning into what they're going to do at the line-out to visitors.
Yeah, you can see, can't even, they don't want the ball to go dead for very long. I think even that knock on there probably came from him trying to offload the ball from the floor. Didn't pay off, so it will be a Tigers scrum with Sturgis to put the ball into play.
Just while they're discussing that, the time on your screen is not exactly in line with the time on the scoreboard, so just got to remember that.
Ainsley. It's a great kick, and it's going to roll into just stay inside. And Clough will kick away. And it's found Josh Ree. He's going to have a run now. Skips away. Sturgis, Wardle. Tries a little stutter, falls to the floor. And got nailed by Clough on the floor. Connor James. Met by a strong response. Rylance. Tackled by Mikey Duda. Burtwell. Charlie Wardle is receiving some treatment off the ball as well. Sturgis. Ainsley looked to have another run. And it will be a penalty for Tigers.
Now this will be interesting because they have got the wind behind them for this penalty. So will Josh Ree fancy a kick from, what, 30, 38 metres?
Yeah, so time off at the minute, just while Charlie Wardle receives some treatment on his, looks like his left knee. Like I say, Vinny, this will be an interesting thing now. Will they go for goal? It looks like they may. Got the wind behind him. I think Matt Sturgis just signalled over for the tee.
Here he is. I've got to give him credit every year for it. Our one-time cameraman Scalpy. He'll get mentioned a few times this year, but the kit man bringing on the kicking tee. He was the cameraman for us at Birmingham Moseley last year, and I think I'm contracted to mention it every game now. And while we're on, shout out to Emily Addy, Billy Addy's missus. I was speaking to Billy before kick-off, and his dad David. They'll be, I've been told they'll be tuning into the broadcast. The Ree family in now. I did read that. I think Josh. I've not spoken to Josh about where in New Zealand he's from, but I think it's maybe the Christchurch area. We've mentioned Zane and his family from Wellington, but shout out to the Rees as well, tuning in from the other side of the world. Been lucky enough to visit a couple of times. Watching England usually getting hammered in cricket.
So Josh Ree is going to go for goal here with this penalty attempt, and that is the end of the afternoon for Charlie Wardle. He's not going to be able to continue after picking up an injury there. He just seemed to fall to the floor when he tried to skip inside. He seems to be walking okay. I'm hoping it's not anything too serious for him. But Jacob Tansey will now replace Charlie Wardle. Ree with the attempt. And Ree with the version of that penalty. So, 17 minutes played, Tigers 10, Rams 0.
It'll be interesting to see what Tigers decide to do here. Will Sturgis go in at 10 and Tansey at 9? We'll just have to see what happens. Just thinking, what's Josh Ree doing? He's still at the back, so just something to look out for there, Tom. Yeah,
it looks a little bit like maybe he's... Oh, I'm not sure actually. I'll wait and see. Yeah. I don't want to make it a too early prediction.
We need a first breakdown.
Yeah.
What's that? I think
just clearing.
Blanny's got a bit of a cut there.
Yeah.
Nothing serious for Blanny's nan if she's watching. He's got a little bit of a graze on his knee there.
So Cook restarts the game. Addy tries to get under it, but it's collected from Isaac Deans. Still on his feet, powers away. Bounces off the tackle. Brilliant work from Isaac Deans. Lewis Bradley now. Pope. Ainsley. Thorpe. Henderson on the right. Still on his feet, skipping away. He's still not brought down. Oh, and he's just been put into touch. Brilliant defensive work there. I think it's Axel Collins-Smith in the end with that recovery tackle. But great work from Tigers to get themselves up the pitch. Brilliant run from Isaac Deans. Originally broke away from 2 or 3 tackles. It's kicked away, finds Henderson, who stays in touch. Sturgis to Ree. Rylance. Ree. Ainsley. Brought down by Jones. Burtwell, lovely little pass to Bradley. Good defence so far from Rams. Ree with a little kick in behind. And that one's going to roll dead. Looks like Jacob's going to go onto the wing here, Vinny, Jacob Tansey. And yes. I think Sam Thorpe's probably shifted into fullback with Josh Ree moving up to fly half. Yeah. So a few players moved around. Not necessarily unfamiliar positions for Josh Ree and Sam Thorpe.
Yeah, can't say I've seen Jacob Tansey play at wing before, but I'm sure he'll be very adept at it. We'll soon find out anyway.
So, scrum now for Rams.
Just while they're putting the ball in, Blanny's nan is watching. Julie, thanks for joining us again, Julie. Another season of watching Blanny and the Tigers.
And Just to give a half-time update in Leicester, Leicester Lions currently trail 14-17 to Tunbridge Judians in the early kick-off.
And a shout out to Cam and Ainsley. Well, obviously one of the Ainsley family. So come on, Tigers. Thanks for getting involved and commenting. If you want to comment, just do that. We'll try and do our best to give you a shout out. Whether you're a Tigers or Rams, it doesn't matter. Or a neutral. Hopefully there's some neutrals as well.
Really strong scrum there from Tigers. But it's space now for Clough. He find Ollie Rhodes. Plays a kick in behind. Is Henderson going to recover it? He does. And the ball's loose. Rams have recovered it with Rhodes. Tigers under pressure now. Stapley. Met by James, and that's Lomas trying to have a run. And the ball's free. It is a penalty to Tigers.
To be fair, I thought the referee had signalled a penalty to Rams first.
And a few little afters there between Boxall and Birtwell. So Tigers scrum, just outside the 5. And a penalty for Tigers.
Oops.
And it's kicking off again in there in that scrum between the forwards.
Well, they've not had rugby for 133 days, Tom. I think that frustration's beginning to show.
I'm not quite sure what seemed to happen there. I think I saw looked like maybe Max Heyman in there dragging Birtwell across, and then I'm not quite sure, but now looks like the physios are being called on for Birtwell. He looks to be in some discomfort. Maybe a few players maybe landed on his, hopefully not on his neck. It all became a little bit of a mess. So, while Birtwell receives some treatment.
Any other scores, Tom?
Not as of yet. The others are yet to kick off. They kick off in 2 minutes. So.
Well, while you're doing that, let's have a big up to our new captain, Connor James. Got some information here for CJ. The new Tigers captain, taking over from Matt Riley, who retired at the end of last season. He has played lock most of the time, but he's in the back row at blindside today. 112 appearances for the Tigers, that's 4th overall. He started every game last year, 26 appearances, and he played 91.68% of the season, which was 2nd overall to Bob, who's been looked at the moment. So, well, there he is, CJ. He is talking to the ref, so if I can do some decent camera work. That's CJ talking to the ref, so obviously I think the ref will be having words about some of the discipline, especially with off the ball there.
There is another game live as well, Vinny, whilst the Leicester Lions and Tunbridge Judians are playing. That game has restarted, and it's Leicester Lions 14, Tunbridge Judians 22. And just down the road in Sale, they are currently trailing 19 points to 0 at home to Rotherham Titans.
Wow. I think Rotherham are going to be up there at the end of the season. They had a strong team last year, so It's no surprise, but it's pretty early. The game's kicked off at the same time, so they're only in the 25th minute, aren't they? So. Anyway, I've tried the predictor this year. The National League Rugby have got a predictor for the scores, so I've inputted my scores. I've not kept a record of them. I'll just have to check them tomorrow, see how well I did. It's penalty.
Yeah, it's a penalty for Rams, and they tried to take it quickly. Referee's bringing it back.
Referee and the linesman, assistant referee, going to have a word. Shout out to Neville 22, obviously a Rams fan. Thanks for taking the time to comment, Neville. I'm not sure what the official saw there.
I think it came from Boxall trying to take the restart quickly. And I was wondering if he's trying to insinuate that maybe Sedgley didn't get back further enough, but looks like the referee just wanted to clear that up with his assistant. The referee seemed to shrug that away quite quickly, to be fair. So
can't do much about the floodlight on this one.
So the ball's in, and it's a strong scrum from Rams.
It's a penalty try.
Yeah, penalty try there for Rams. So Rams are on the scoreboard. 26 minutes played. Tigers 10. Rams 7.
Focus, tackle heights, tackle heights.
So just for any persons who have not seen rugby before, you don't have to take a conversion when it's a penalty try. You get the full 7 points. That's why. Going back to the centre line.
Rams put Tigers under some serious pressure there and earned themselves the penalty try. So Ree gets this game back underway, sends the kick deep, collected by Rhodes. And it's not a bad kick away either. So just inside the Rams half. Some very noisy Rams fans in here today.
I think that's the coaching team. There's a coaching team here in the stand, so you might be able to hear that in the background.
Yeah, you could just hear Seb Reynolds in the background before shouting to his players, tackle height, tackle height. Making sure they don't give away any needless penalties. And that line-out's gone over the back again from Gregory. And he's punched out, so Rams now have the ball inside their own half. Duda finds Colin Smith. Morgan McRae. Harry Stone looking to have a run, but it's a Tigers penalty.
Not rolling away.
That'll be frustrating there for the Rams side.
From a Tigers perspective, they just need a little bit of a break here. They've seemed to be under the cosh for the last 5 or 6 minutes.
Yeah, it's been a bit of a swap and change from the first 15. I think first 15 you could say Tigers probably dominated, couldn't you, Vinny, with all the possession being played in the Rams half, and then the next 15 has all been played in the Tigers half. So
yeah, spot on.
It's been a very, despite the scoreline, it's been a very 50-50 game of Tigers taking the lead. And this line out is collected now, so Lewis Bradley to Sturgis. Pope now has it. Birtwell to Rylance. And it's offloaded. Henderson's got it on the right. Tries a little kick in behind, and he's looking for a bit of obstruction, I think, maybe, but the ball was always going to sail out of the back. He definitely put a bit too much on that kick.
I just noted something, Tom. I think John Blanchard might have received a yellow under all that hoo-ha, because I can see John Blanchard, Belter Snelly and Ozzy Downham just at the bottom here.
I think this is now where I get my fingers out ready and start counting how many players are on the pitch for Tigers. But I think you're right. I don't see any other replacements that have come on. So, yeah, Blanchard has been sent to the bin.
I'd have expected Ozzy Downham to come on, you see, for John Blanchard.
Pope did well to evade the first tackle from McRae. Ainsley. Ryland's tackled by Lomas. Advantage for Tigers. Pope. No advantage gain, so referee will bring it back for that earlier infringement. Not rolling away.
I think another one for Josh Reed, this.
Yep, and they're going to go for the sticks.
Yeah, scalp it.
I think it makes sense that Vinny against this strong Rams team, get the points on the board.
Absolutely, yeah.
Especially when you're kicking with the wind. And he's no stranger to kicking, is Josh Ree. Last year for Preston, he scored 9 tries as well as 28 conversions and 12 penalties.
He did well because he only started. His first game for Preston was the 1st of February.
Yeah, so there you go. So I think that equates to around 168 points, if my maths is serving right. So Ree with the penalty attempt. Kisses the post and in. And Tigers extend their lead to 6. So 32 minutes gone. It's Tigers who lead 13 points to 7. And Tigers are going to have their first change of the game. They are still down to 14, as with Blanchard in the bin. And Beltus Nonley is returning to action here for Tigers. He had a brief stint for a couple of years at Northampton Saints and has now returned. Previously made 34 appearances for Tigers while scoring 2 tries.
Yeah, Beltus, the majority of last season was for Bedford Blues in the Championship. He had a good season down in Bedford.
And Ree's kick does go into touch. Looked like Clown may have been able to keep it in. But it's a great kick just outside the 22. So this will be important now. Can Tigers get this line out right? The last 2 lineouts have sailed way over the back. Ree to Pope. Ainsley, and it's a misplaced pass straight into touch. So will be a Rams line out. Heyman to McRae. Mike Cook, signed from Bishop Stortford in the summer. Big, strong tackle from Beltus Nonley there, trying to make a mark on the game already. Boxall picks up and goes. And Tigers almost turn that ball over. Heyman, Cook goes left. Finds McRae. Mikey Duda picks the ball up. And it's a penalty to Rams. Not releasing. Looks like it may have been on Beltus Nunley, that penalty. And Cook's going to go for the corner. So Jones out, receives the ball outside that maul. It's another penalty for Rams. Boxall tried to take it quick again. The referee isn't having any of that either. So that penalty was for not rolling away. Cook finds the corner, so Heyman will set up the line out. And they're not messing about with these lineouts. These are the quickest turnaround of lineouts I've seen probably in the last 12 months. So good defense so far from Tigers there. Heyman gets it down. Heyman with his first try of the year. He just took over captaincy this year after replacing Robbie Stapley, who retired at the end of last season. 16 tries he scored last year. And he's managed to bag himself another this so far on the opening game of the season.
Yeah, and just a reminder, the clock on the screen isn't overly accurate. It's just, we started at the start of the half, but obviously in the match it stopped at certain times. So it's 36-25 on the scoreboard currently in the ground.
So Mike Cook sets up for his first conversion attempt of the game. And no good.
Yeah, it's going to be tricky second half for the Tigers with that breeze going across. You might be able to pick up the actual wind on the microphones here. But, it is quite breezy out there.
So 37 minutes play. Tigers still lead 13 points to 12 here at Park Lane. And just in case you are just tuning in, that was a misconversion attempt from Mike Cook. The first try of the game for Rams was a penalty try, so that's 7 points. As there was no need for the conversion, so the game's restarted and Rhodes collects the kick and it's gone into touch. Around about 3 minutes to go now till the half-time whistle. Blanchard has returned. He's no longer in the sin bin. So Tigers now back to 15 men. A much better lineup from Tigers. Ree. Gregory met by a strong tackle from Bicknell. Ree finds Tanzi. Big tackle from Aaron Tull. Advantage for Tigers, free ball. And play has been stopped while Aaron Tull received some treatment. It did look a little bit like he may have been out then, but he's okay, he's moving. Looks like he's more hurt his shoulder than anything on that tackle on Tansy.
Just a reminder, if you're new to Buzze Sports, give us a subscribe and likes and shares and anything that can help us out. And as my phone alarm goes off to make sure that I update the scoreboard at half time, it shows we're just a bit behind due to hold-ups.
And just while Aaron Tull's down receiving some treatment, I'll go through some scores. Go around the grounds and do some scores. In Leicester Lions trailing 14-34 to Tunbridge Judians. Tunbridge Judians scored 5 tries in that game so far, about 64 minutes played. Apologies if you can hear some wind on the microphone there. There's a few gusts going around. And also newly promoted Clifton. They lead 7-0 versus Blackheath. That's about 10 minutes played in that game. Just down the road from here at Sale, Sale trail 5 points to 29 of Rotherham. It's a 4-try first half for Rotherham Titans. And Bishop Stortford and Birmingham Moseley have only just kicked off. That score remains 0-0. And just over the 62 to Leeds. Leeds are trailing 7-0 to Plymouth Albion. And Rosslyn Park currently are tied with Dings Crusaders at 5 points all.
You can get all that information from the National League Rugby website, and you can do the weekly predictor as well. So lots going on there. Just a couple of messages. Tom, Real Food Community is watching it from Riyadh in Saudi Arabia. Gareth and the Warwick family. Laura's come on you Rams, go on Maxi Boy, and Wilco B, just to say, Tom, Max was captain last season, Max Heyman. So it's just from it. Oh, sorry, Josh Reed's just about to kick it out and not ready with the camera, so not missed anything.
So Connor James collects from the line-out. Burtwell looking to have a run there. Nonway look to have a run as well. Tigers looking to end the half strongly here with Burtwell. They have got numbers over on this near side. Ree. Sturgis moves the ball back to the right with Connor James. And the ball's come loose. And Rams have turned it over. And Cook kicks the ball dead. And that will be the end of the first half here at Park Lane. So, half time here at Park Lane. It's currently Tigers 13, Rams 12. We will be back for the second half action very shortly.
Well, good afternoon. Welcome back to Park Lane. Vinny Morley here with Tom Markham taking you through the commentary. Second half of Sedgley Tigers and Rams. You can see the score on the scoreboard there, but we'll just confirm it on there as well. Tigers 13, Rams 12. And we just we've got Rams coming out. I think in the whole spirit of the day, it's no surprise that Rams came out first in the first half and first in the second half. The way they've been taking those line-outs, I think they just want to get out of Manchester and back down south quickly, Tom.
Yeah, Rams have, despite the scoreline that they are trailing, they have played very, very quickly today with the set pieces. They're not messing about, and even with the ball speed along the lines, they've been moving the ball very quickly as well. They've just not been able to take the lead as of yet. But Tigers have matched them really so far in this game. Rams have scored one penalty try and a try from Max Heyman, whilst Tigers have scored a try through debutant Zane Ainsley and 2 penalties from another debutant in Josh Ree. Rams will have a slight advantage this half, kicking with the wind. So Mike Cook will restart this game. And we're underway as Isaac Deans collects the ball. And I didn't point this out earlier, but number 18, Ben Atkins, has come on for Rams. He's replaced number 7, apologies, number 6, Aaron Tull, who came off with an injury. Mikey Duda finds Heyman. Ball's free. And Rams play it quickly now with Jones. Ainsley trying to rip the ball free. The ball is out. Axel Colin Smith trying to evade the tackles. Colin Smith actually captained Sweden in an international. Heyman. And it's a good run there for Rams. Now Boxall's got it. He's a bit isolated, brought down by Thorpe. Original run was from Bicknell, who broke free. And here comes the replacement in Ben Atkins. Boxall, Heyman. Cook. Clow, little grubber in behind. Is Colin Smith going to get there? He is. Fast start from Rams and they take the lead. 42 minutes played. Tigers 13, Rams 17. Good move there from Rams. Really started from Bicknell's run to break through the lines. And then eventually a move with a little grubber from Zach Clow. Found Colin Smith in the backfield and he got it down in the corner. So Cook will set up now for the conversion. Colin Smith, who scored 13 tries last season. As I mentioned, he also captained Sweden on the international stage. Cook with the conversion attempt, misses, wide left. So the score remains 43 minutes played. Tigers 13, Rams 17.
Let's go, the boys. Be clear, be clear.
So Josh Ree will restart the game. collected by Cook. Maybe a kick tennis going here now with Thorpe, who collects. Reed sends this one back. Colin Smith collects and has a run. Skips inside. Brought down by Pope. Lomas. Now Morgan McRae. Tackle by Ainsley, and the ball is not released from McRae. And Tigers have turned the ball over. So line out now for Tigers. Ben Gregory's ditched the scrum cap. And it's a much better line out this time for Tigers, inside the 22. Gregory still on his feet. And Duda's ripped it away. And Rams have a chance now to break. Rhodes finds Clough. Thorpe recovers it. And manages to kick the ball away. Good work there from Rams. Especially number 7, Mikey Duda, who stripped the ball from Gregory. And set Rams up on the attack.
A couple of times now the Tigers been in a good position and they've had the ball taken off them, turned over.
Another superb line out from Rams. Big strong tackle there on Ben Atkins. Clough finds Colin Smith. Jinx inside. Boxall. McRae. Willow Bicknell tries to have a go. Kicks, it looked like it hit the referee almost, but Rams have kept the ball. And now the ball's loose. Thorpe kicks it away.
Let's go, Max, let's go. Sacco, let's come alive.
Cook, he's brought down. The Tigers have turned it over. Sturgis kicks it away. And the ball is out inside the 22. 50-22 there from Matt Sturgis. Brilliant kick. Just trickled its way in before Colin Smith could get to it. So good kick there from Sturgis. It's a fine touch, so it'll be Tigers line out inside the Rams 22. Connor James collects. Bradley. And Will Riley has also come onto the pitch here, number 19, who with the ball. He's replaced Isaac Deans. Gregory does well to keep hold of that one. Advantage for Tigers, free ball. Pope. And the referee will bring it back for not rolling away.
Now this will be interesting. Tom, what's your call on this? Straight in front of the post. You wouldn't turn that down, would you?
I think they're going to go. I think they're going to go for the goal. Are they going to go for the? Oh no, they're going to go for the corner.
Wow.
Ooh.
There you go.
I mean, they have put Rams under some pressure there, but But it's a brave call to make so early in the second half. As you say, Vinny, that was a golden opportunity to get points on the board, bring you to within 1. Will it pay off? Here comes Connor James. Just held up short of the line. Good Rams defence so far. It's a bit of a mess over in the corner there. Lewis Bradley. Has he got it down? He has! Lewis Bradley with the try. And the penalty that was just in front of the sticks, they kicked for the corner and it has paid off. And Tigers have reclaimed the lead. It's currently Sedgley Park 18, Rams 17. So Josh Ree with the conversion attempt. Ooh. Just across the face of the sticks, so it's a failed conversion from Ree. So score remains Tigers 18, Rams 17. And 2 changes are being made for Rams. That's number 16, Ant Maris, who's coming on for his 96th appearance for Rams, and number 20, Ollie Hodgson, has made his way onto the field. The players replaced are number 1, Paddy Harris, and number 9, Sam Boxall. And it's tipped into Bickwell's hands. And he's still on his feet and he's got space to run. Brought down by Ree. And it is obstruction. Rams player just getting in the way there. So Ree now with the ball in his hands. Looks like Ben Gregory's just going to receive some treatment as well whilst this kick. And there is full time around the grounds as well. So Leicester Lions have suffered their first defeat this season, and they've been beaten 14-46 by newcomers Tunbridge Judians. Tunbridge Judians scored 7 tries in that game. And a few other fixtures that are happening. Clifton currently trails 7 points to 12 versus Blackheath. Sale currently trailing 14 points to 29 versus Rotherham Titans. Bishop Stortford currently lead 12 points to 5 versus Birmingham Moseley. And just across the 62 to Leeds, Leeds Tykes trail 21 points to 0 versus Plymouth Albion. And Rosslyn Park are currently winning 19 points to 10 versus Diggins Crusaders.
And we've got a couple of comments. Paul Clark says, thanks for the great coverage, guys, watching from Blowy, Berkshire, so it's as windy down there as it is here. And Keith Cheatham, who's watching from Corfu. Thanks, Keith.
So Tigers line out has now give Will Riley the ball. And offside there for Rams. So Ree looks like he's going to try and find touch. Confirmation that hit the top of the stand, just to make sure. And we've got a perfect angle of this line out now.
Well, if it's not straight, we'll know.
Gregory with the line out. Burtwell collects. Ree. Oh, and a bit of a mix-up there as it's knocked on by Riley. That's Will Riley. Cook. McRae. Clough tries a little kick in behind. Hodgson now. Ball's loose. Oh, and a big hit on number 5, Harry Stone. He ate that hit well, though, to be fair to him. It was high. And Bob Burtwell just receiving a little bit of treatment. Harry Stone went over to make sure he was okay in that as well. And
a debut for Zishan Iqbal, new physio here at Sedge there. Zishan. It's going off, just checking over Bob.
So Rams line out. And another change. Burtwell looks to be making way for number 8, Isaac Deans, who's returning to action.
I suspect Connor James will go in at lock with Billy Addy.
And Ainsley now has it. Riley. Rams really trying to turn that ball over. Sturgis kicks it away. Henderson chases the kick in the air. And he does collect it brilliantly. Did really well to get hold of that ball. Non-late. Advantage for Tigers, so free play. Pope. Thorpe. He's got Tansey to his left. Isaac Dean's brought down. And referee's going to bring it back for the original penalty of offside.
I suspect it's definitely too far for the kick. So they're going for line out.
And the kick will give Sedgley Tigers the line out inside the 22.
And just while one of the Rams players is getting checked over, just a reminder to give us a subscribe. Blood Sport, YouTube. We plan to cover as many Tigers matches as we can this season. If you want to get in touch, the email is on the YouTube page. Always glad to hear from people around who are watching it. Even if you're a neutral, you don't have to be a Tigers or a Rams fan.
So just while the Rams player is down receiving some treatment, I can't quite work out who it is as of yet. But some ins and outs here at Park Lane. So Tigers last year said goodbye to Matt Riley, who retired from action, as well as Tom Ailes and Johnny Rodham, who's the forwards coach, has made way.
Matt Riley still here. He's in like an assistant coach capacity now, so you see him with the earphones and running on the pitch every now and then. Tom Ailes is He is playing for Preston Grasshoppers today. He did leave last year thinking he was going to retire, but I think he's signed up to Preston Grasshoppers for a few matches this year to see how it goes. Young father to in January, so I think he's looking at travelling a bit less. And Tommy Taylor is taking over as forward coach from Johnny Rodham.
That line out wasn't straight, so it'll be a scrum now for Rams. And yeah, just as you mentioned there, Vinny, Tommy Taylor, forwards coach, who in his playing career previously played for Sale and Wasps and England. And last season he coached at Rosendale as they were promoted to National 2 North. He's now been hired to become the new forwards coach here at Park Lane. And a few players have signed up along the way. So Beltus Nunley has rejoined Tigers from Northampton Saints, as well as Jacob Tanzer returning after a brief stint at Caldy. And Will Riley and Charlie Wardle have both joined from Sale Sharks for the season. Billy Addy has joined on a permanent deal from Hull, as well as Josh Ree from Preston Grasshoppers and Zane Ainsley from Rosendale as well. McRae with a run brought down by Pope. And Cook's kick away finds touch. Just if you are watching, it is 58 minutes played, just so you know our clock on our stream isn't quite correct, but I'll keep you updated with the actual time on the scoreboard. So line out now for Tigers. Got a cracking view of this one. Goes to the back and it's sailed over the top again. That's the third time in the game that's happened. Clough. And it's knocked on. Rams just making a few costly mistakes here. Rams, who finished 5th in the league last year. There was only 7 points though between 5th and 2nd in National League 1 last year. They also finished with 90 points.
Cam Ainsley's come on, he's watching from Rumata on the Kapiti Coast, New Zealand. Now, I don't know where that is, the Kapiti Coast. I have been to South Island, I've travelled around it a little bit. Don't know, is it near Kaikoura, Christchurch? Put it on Cam, just gives an idea.
Tigers with the penalty. I think it was on number 16, Ant Maris there. And that's a boom of a kick from Josh Ree. And looks like there's going to be a change for Rams. So number 19 is Andrew Lamb. The versatile back is coming on for Rams, and he's going to be coming home for, looks like that's number 4, Connor Stapley. And judging by a little bit of the shift there, I think Bicknell will step up into lock. We'll have to watch down for the breakdown. And Colin Smith kicks that into touch. Connor James collects, but it wasn't straight. So another costly mistake at the line out from Tigers. It will be a scrum now for Rams.
Just while we're setting up, Cam's come back onto me. It's just north of Wellington, the coast he was talking about there. So thanks for that, Cam, for the update. And if there's anybody else watching from around the world that's not got in touch, put it on there, we'll give you a shout out. And thanks to everyone that's getting involved.
Strong scrum from Rams. So Rams with the penalty there. Cook will try and gain some territory. Fires the ball into the stand.
Ozzy Downham's coming on.
Yep, so John Blanchard makes way. And Austin Downham making his 50th appearance for the Tigers. And he scored 1 try last year, which you've probably seen on the Sedgley media socials.
Against Rams.
And it's a bit of a maul going on there. Not quite sure who's got the ball. Ball's free and it's Tigers' ball. Downham's got it. Connor James took over the captaincy this year after Matt Riley retired. Nonley. And referee which wants to bring that back.
Apologies about the camera work there. That just happened so quick. Try to keep up with it.
And it is a knock on, so it will be a Tigers scrum. And just while there is a break, I talked about the outs, the outgoings here at Sedgley Park, players who have departed. And we've had some players come in. Tigers have brought these new youthful players in to provide a bit more consistency. As Scott Barrow mentioned earlier in the week, you can find that interview over on the social media channels of Sedgley Park.
Just while you got going there, I had the graphic up for Ozzy Downham for his 50th. He's on the opposite side there. He's on the loose head. Just going into that scrum, so we've not really got a great picture of Ozzy, but it's 50th appearance today. It's actually, I'm going to be honest, it's his 53rd. I made a boo-boo last year transferring some information. So we're celebrating Ozzy Downham's 50th appearance today, but he's only got 47 for his another 100. I did speak to him before the match as well about it.
Ree. Ainsley. Will Riley. And it looks like the referee I assume he's saying he'd been tackled. Maybe went again. And a few little pushing and shoving afterwards. And there is going to be a change now for both teams. Number 17, George Brees, making his debut, the former Scotland under-20, who's joined from Burnside in Christchurch, New Zealand, will be coming on very soon.
I missed that on the camera, but the ball was just kicked out off the penalty, just short of the halfway line.
So he's going to be coming on now, is George Brees. He's going to replace number 3, Ryan Lomas.
I think this is the slowest line out of the match for Rams.
Collected well by Stone. Jones knocked on by Cook. Pope's collected. So Deans, Ree, Henderson. Stiff arms, 2 out the way. Downham. Pope, Ainsley, lovely feet to evade the Rams defenders. Pope, Tansey just couldn't keep hold of it. So looks like they're actually going to come back for the earlier infringement. So Tigers will keep the possession. Ree with a kick into touch. Finds Will Riley, sets up the maul. Lewis Bradley now has it. Just brought down near the 5-metre line. And Rams have turned it over with McRae. Colin Smith. Lamb to Clough. And Rams look to take it quickly. Referee wants him to bring it back. A few Sedgley fans in the crowd not happy with that decision from the referee. We're in the 70 minutes played, so approaching the last 10 minutes of this game. It's a very, very tight contest. Tigers currently lead 18 points to 17. And it's been a great advertisement for National League One rugby.
Step away! Step away!
Looks like Mallinson for Gregory here, Tom.
Yeah. And looks like Bob Birtwell might be making his way onto the field as well. Lewis Bradley's just got a bit of cramp, it seems. That's Willow Bicknell as well for Rams. He's receiving some treatment on his calf. It's the first game of the season and both teams have really left it all out there.
We've got Kenny Bunkport, Chris Ramwell from Kenny Bunkport in Maine. Can you believe I've been there as well? Jason and Elliot McMahon watching from Canada. Great, thank you for getting in touch.
Heyman now And Jones with the run, shouts for forward pass. It did look a little bit forward, but play on, says the referee. That's Ant Maris there. And Tigers have turned it over. Reed didn't want that pass though. Did well to keep hold of it. Lewis Bradley met by Duda. Sturgis kicks the ball away. It's over Lamb's head. Stays in touch. Zach Clow. Tries the offload, but Tansey collects it. Will Riley has space to run. Runs over Colin Smith. Mallinson, Connor James does well to keep hold of that one. Pope. He's brought down by Ant Maris. Mallinson. Eight minutes to go here at Park Lane. That's Billy Addy with a run. Josh Ree. Lewis Bradley. Josh Ree tries the kick in behind, collected by Lamb. Kicks into touch. Probably gained about a yard, so it'll be a line out for Tigers inside the 22.
I have to say, from a territorial point of view, Tigers had most of it this second half. I can only remember the try and then the last...
It has been a very nip and tuck second half.
last few minutes.
And there's a couple of Rams players now who need treatment for cramp, it seems.
I'm not surprised how fast they've been playing this game.
It has. This game has been non-stop. There's not been a lot of stoppages in the game. And both teams have definitely left it all out there in the opening game of the season.
Yeah, Laura Burns watching from Newbury. Graham Smethers from Cadiz in Spain. Fuerteventura, Lucy Hand from Fuerteventura. So great to have people watching from all around the world. Thank you for tuning in. Don't forget to hit that subscribe, like, share it. Do what you can to get this level of rugby shown farther and wider. And if you can, go out and support your local team. It doesn't have to be rugby. Get out there and support whatever team is local to you. We appreciate you tuning in on a Saturday afternoon, but if you can, go down and make a difference. This level of rugby, grassroots rugby, fantastic.
So, Nonley and Lewis Bradley make way. And Rylands has come back on. And it's a penalty to Rams, a mistake there from Tigers.
It's getting a bit...
A little bit of frustration coming out there between both teams.
It's great to see the level of passion at this level of rugby. It'd be better to see it with the ball though, rather than anything else. But it didn't get too nasty. A bit more pushing and shoving there, Tom.
Yeah, it will be so now it will be a Rams scrum deep in the Rams half. And just to clarify, Nonley and Lewis Bradley made way there for Birtwell and Danny Rylance. And Duda's got it and he's made way. He's broke off the edge. Fires it out wide right to Rhodes. He's got space to run. Strong tackle and the ball's free. Duda collects it though. That's Hodgson who has the ball. And Tigers have turned it over. Ainsley, Pope, he's a little bit isolated. As we approach the 76th minute, but it's a Rams penalty. Not releasing the ball there from Pope. So Rams have regained it. As we approach the final few minutes here at Park Lane.
Do you know what? I've not had them nerves for a long time, Tom. So those nerves are back. Last 5 minutes of a rugby match. One score in it. I heard Scott Barrow shouting out before, no penalties. Obviously.
So line out now for Rams. I think you can definitely say that the next score probably wins it for either team. Still, Tigers lead by 1 point in the season opener here at Park Lane. Rams push back into their own half and they're going to try and kick it away. Tanzi's under it. He boots the ball away. And it's a great kick from Jacob Tanzi into touch. Great work from Tanzi. Playing out of position actually today, Jacob Tanzi. After he replaced the injured Charlie Wardle, he's now moved. He's been playing on the wing. Naturally, he's a scrum half. What a great piece of kicking there from the young man. So Heyman. What have Rams got now to try and win this game? 78th minute we are in. Rams driving them all forward. It's Jones met strong tackles. McRae. Bicknell. It's number 18. Ben Atkins with the run. And the ball's gone back. Cook with a little chip over the top. And referee's going to bring it back for the earlier penalty of offside. So last couple of minutes now. Pope looks like he's going to receive a little bit of treatment. And this is now the really dicey moments of the game as Cook kicks for touch. And it's not a bad one either, just short of the 22.
One and a half minutes, 90 seconds on the scoreboard clock in the ground.
Rams do have the win behind them. Vinny, do you think they might go for the drop goal?
Ooh. It's a good call that, Tom. It's not going anywhere, this. Are they just too far out?
Ellis Jones plays it out to Lamb. He's got numbers over, he's got Cloud to his left. Cloud's going to win it. He's going to win it in the last minute with the try. They've been pushed to the limit today of Rams. And they've scored in the last minute of the game through Zach Clow. 16 tries he scored last year. That's his 34th try in 51 games. Earned himself a place in the National 1 Team of the Year. And he's probably gone and won the game. That's their 4th try of the game. So Rams also earning themselves the bonus point in what has been such a tight game. A real nail-biter to the end as Cook with the conversion attempt. He does nail it. And that is all. What a nail-biter that was.
Absolute heartbreak for Sedgley Park, but you've got to hand it to Rams. They kept going for the whole of that match. And just like the game in, I think it was March, it went right down to the last move.
What a thrilling game that was. And what an advertisement for National 1 Rugby here at Park Lane. A bittersweet defeat for Tigers, who played so brilliantly up until the 79th minute. But Rams, who probably weren't at their best today, absolutely kept themselves in it. And as they say, it's not over till the final whistle. And Zach Clough with a try in the corner in the final minute of the game seals Rams the victory and earns them the bonus point victory as well at that.
And just before we sign off, I just want to do a couple more shout-outs. Willow Bicknell's dad watching in Zambia. I think that's the first time we've had Zambia. Jack Heyman said, come on Rams. He did ask how long the was actually left, so I think I might have answered that before. And a big shout-out to Harry Stone, number 5 from all the Gibbons crew, watching from Northampton and Birmingham. And Buzze watching from Row Green Cricket Club. Do you know where that is?
I don't know.
It's in Worsley, Greenleach Lane, Worsley.
Oh.
My head is so full of rubbish. But thanks, Paul Booth there watching. And Neville 22, good win for Rams. Thanks, guys, for the great coverage. Best of luck for the rest of the season. Well, thanks, Neville 22. Hopefully we'll see you at the end of the season. That's how these fixtures work. But what an absolute cracking day here at Park Lane. You can't ask for more going down to the last. I mean, we've got to be neutral. It's just the way it is. But as a Tigers fan, gutted. But you've got to hand it to Rams. They stayed in that match the whole lot, even though Tigers had the territory for most of that second half. Anyway, hopefully we'll be back next Saturday. Again, it's a Sale FC next week. It's a big derby. It's a big Manchester derby. And that'll be 2:30 next Saturday. Look forward to you joining us again if you can. You know, if you're a neutral, brilliant. If you're a Tigers fan, great. And I think Rams possibly will be at home next week, so I don't expect any Rams fans on. But you never know. But please do subscribe. Please share it. Let people, other people know. I'm Vinny Morley, and on behalf of Tom Markham, thanks for tuning in today. And we'll see you next time.